Hello everybody, it's your favorite manifestation coach here on YouTube. I'm very happy and glad to see you all today. Everything around us is energy, okay? The chair that I have is energy. We're energy, like our thoughts are energy. So in order to manifest, it has to be a idea, desire, whatever that is, because like the person who made the phone, right? They probably didn't have it all figured out, but they had a vision and they had an idea and they had a dream. And now we're all here texting and making these videos and doing stuff, you know, like it's amazing. So someone had to believe in themselves and make this happen. They followed an energy that would make this all possible, because we got cameras and, you know, someone was like, I wish I had this as a moment. I wish I had this as a photograph. I wish I had this as a moment, you know, like I wish we could record moments. And that's how all this stuff happened, right? Like somebody had to think about it first, and then it became into the physical. It didn't matter how it came to be or what the restrictions were, because, you know, somebody had, like there's been people who have had ideas, like they had the basic of the idea. And then somebody else went in and like took that idea again and they made it into something new. There's always going to be ideas and desires that are refined. And that's what happened, you know? Like, no one thought we'd have these phones, for instance. Like, well, maybe some people did, I don't know. But, you know, like, people who saw the future, people who thought of the future, for us, someone had to be brave enough to think of this stuff, like the phone and the camera. Somebody might have said, oh, you're crazy for thinking that. But, like, it was their desire and it just came true, you know? That's how life is right now. You know, like, they had to do this. They had to make it true. And so, you know, we think first. We assume, okay? We do assume things all the time. Sometimes without even having to make a affirmation for it, you know? Sometimes we just take things on as our own. You know, things that you're taught growing up. Sometimes, you know, you have basic beliefs that other people have told you that you've just taken in and you didn't really realize it. And we just like keep repeating things to ourselves where we believe it's true, or something's repeated to us. Like when you're learning your ABCs, that's repeated to you constantly. No matter how you're being taught, it's repetition that is being taught to you. So when you hear things enough times, you get to choose if you believe in it or not. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you study something, you're going to get it. You're going to memorize it. You're going to get it because you do. You've studied. You've done the work, and now you're receiving it. It's the same thing with manifestation. You're basically building your manifestation muscle and seeing progress. You have to work through things. And you know, you're being taught how to manifest. Like you're watching this video right now, you're being taught how to manifest. You know, like, there's basics to learning, and that's what you have right here. Because when you keep repeating things, it becomes fact. When you assume, it's just fact. It becomes fact. And then it has to show up in your reality. So because energy is instant, like our thoughts are instant, manifestation is instant. When we think of a desire, we can have it. it doesn't really matter what it is. You know, we can have it. That's just what it is. When you focus on something, that's reflected back to you. Your focus matters. Whatever you decide to focus on, it manifests. Whatever your focus is. And there's no divine timing involved in this. Like, there's no right timing or divine timing or whatever, right? Like, it's just you manifesting. That's it. That's all it is. So what we went over today is everything is energy. Energy is instant. Waiting is an assumption. You get what you focus on. And my question for this week to you is, something you've been waiting on that you're now ready to claim as yours. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my Patreon and Ko-fi members. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night or whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.